Hi everyone, this is Duke again. I'm bringing you MaVie Ultron business. Okay, I'm inviting you to join Ultron by buying the packages from MaVie, and if you would subscribe to my channel, you'll find that I've already done 3 videos explaining rewards and bonuses that you can acquire if you join this multi-level marketing strategy by MaVie. They are using a very robust, very juicy compensation plan, and that's what I've been explaining in the previous videos. So this is part 4. Please subscribe to my channel, like these videos, like the other videos, send these videos out to anybody who is willing to understand, and anybody who is torn between buying from MaVie or buying from the main market, the ULX coins. What are the benefits from buying from MaVie? And that's what I intend to achieve by making these videos. There is a reward in investing in Ultron through the MaVie compensation plan. I keep on saying that somebody just entered with $100 and managed to accrue enough money to buy $2,000 worth of staking hubs. So the compensation plan is very robust. It is very rewarding, aside the fact that it has long-term plans of keeping you always being rewarded. There are active and passive bonuses that you make for just buying through MaVie. So hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, watch the other videos. Let's continue with part 4. So right now we are dealing with the matching bonus. What's the matching bonus? So in plain, it's the 10% on the 10% you earn on 10% team bonuses that somebody gets for getting somebody to join the compensation structure. Okay, so let me just explain. Let's say I brought in A James and A James brought in Adole. So Adole joins the compensation structure or the multi-level marketing structure with $500 staking hub. Okay, so A James is the one who brought Adole, so he gets a team bonus, which I remember in the previous video I explained that the team bonus is paid on the weaker leg. So if Adole is on his weaker leg and joins with $500 staking hub, A James will get $50 because Adole joined with a $500 staking hub. Then I, who brought in A James, will get 10% on his team bonus. That's $5. Okay, and I would get it on, I can get it as deep as the 7th generation of people who have joined because of me. So the first generation are all those who are directly sponsored by me. That's my uni-level structure. Then the 2nd generation to me are those the people who are brought in by my 1st generation. The 3rd generation to me are the people who are brought in by my 2nd generation, and so forth and so on. So I can earn as deep as the 7th generation, 10% on each and everybody's team bonus who have joined the compensation plan because they joined because they were brought in by somebody who brought in them by somebody who brought them by somebody who I brought in. Okay, it's a long tree, a long team down there. But the thing is, right, what qualifies you to start receiving matching bonus on other people's team bonus? That is people who were brought in by you and people who were brought in by people you brought in. You first have to achieve the Pearl rank. Okay, you first have to achieve the Pearl rank, and even that, for the Pearl rank you only get matching bonuses on your 1st generation. So I said that you can benefit as deep as the 7th generation, but it's not automatic like that. Your rank will determine which generation you will be getting your matching bonuses from. Okay, so when you move on to the Sapphire, then you will be getting your matching bonus 10% on each and everybody's your first generation, your second generation's team bonuses. So your team bonus, don't forget, your team bonus is 10% of your referral or your downline who you directly referred to join the compensation structure, and then the matching bonus is 10% of that team bonus, and that team bonus of your first generation and the other generations below you. But the how deep you would receive, how deep from the generations you receive depends on your rank. So for Pearl rank, you only get matching bonuses 10% from your first generation. Sapphire, you get it from your first and second generation. Ruby, you get it from your first, second, and third generations, and so forth and so on, right down to the crown diamond. And then the crown diamond, when you reach the crown diamond, right down, so from crown diamond to the GOAT rank, you start earning from all the deep as the 7th generation. So the generations can go as well deeper than the 7th, but then it ends at the 7th generation. Take note of that, it ends at the 7th generation. Okay, so note that from customer to gold, you don't qualify to get matching bonus. So pump on that ranks, right? Get people to join in and rise up along the ranks. Okay, so this is an example of what I was talking about. So Mark is directly sponsored by a member. Mark earns a team bonus of 5,000 USDT, and then you who brought Mark will get 450, 10% of that 4,500 USDT. Okay, now to explain what compression matching is. So there are certain people you get to join, but because they are not performing, they might just join and not get people to they may get 1 or 2 people to join, and they may not be in a position to earn team bonuses because of their ranks, and for that reason you will not be able to get matching bonus on that on their team bonus. So imagine that such a person is within your 4th generation and you are at double crown diamond. You are eligible to earn as deep as the 7th generation, but that person is in your 4th generation. What happens then when the person is not getting team bonus, but you are eligible to get matching bonus on the team bonus he should have been getting? What happens? They just skip that generation and go on to a generation lower than that person's that person's generation. So that person might be in the 4th generation, but for your matching bonus, his generation is skipped. So the generation below him becomes your 4th generation, from which you will get your matching bonus. So that's the explanation. So you have no 0 generations where because somebody is not eligible to get team bonus, you don't earn your matching bonus. No, that generation where you are eligible to get team bonus but the person is not eligible to get, you are eligible to get your matching bonus, but the person is not eligible to get a team bonus, is just skipped, so that you go on to the next generation. And if the generation after that is also skippable, it will skip to the generation where you get your matching bonus on those who are eligible to get their team bonus. So remember, your matching bonus is the 10% of your direct people, their team bonuses is the 10% on. So the people you invited, and the invitees of those you directly invited, and the invitees of those who you directly invited, and will earn team bonuses, and you'll be getting 10% depending on your rank. Don't forget this, depending on your rank. Depending on your rank, if you attain crown diamond rank, then you start earning from as deep as seven generations down. Okay, so that's the bonus for that's the matching bonus, sorry. Okay, career bonus is basically simple. It's either cash bonus or reward. When you attain silver, you get an honorary pin. When you attain the gold rank, you get an honorary pin. When you attain the pearl rank, you get an honorary pin. But sapphire, you choose either 500 USDT or $500. USDT is a cryptocurrency that's pegged against the US dollar. It's 1-to-1. So we use the crypto version of US dollars, which is USDT, and that's the currency that the MaVie back office accepts for payment for its packages. Okay, so it's pegged at 1-to-1 with the dollar. It's a stable coin. So the sapphire, right, is where you start earning either cash or rewards. So you can earn $500 for just attaining the sapphire rank, right? Or you get an Apple Watch. When you get to Ruby, you get $1,000. So this is just a career bonus for just going up the ranks, right? When you come to the crown diamond, for instance, you get 90,000 USDT or $90,000 or a Mercedes C63 AMG. MaVie is not joking. MaVie is not joking. Okay, the global pool bonus. Let's move on. So the global pool bonus, it's 2.75% of all of MaVie's global earnings. So MaVie will apportion 2.75%, and then it has categorized people into certain pools, which I'll be explaining soon, and it rewards them with that 2.75% of their global earnings, because people are joining MaVie because of us, because we are getting people to join, and then people are buying the staking hubs, they are making money. They allocate 2.75% of their global earnings. So this particular bonus would change or would increase depending on which month we are in, because as we go on, more people keep joining, more people are buying packages, more people are buying higher packages. Looking at how Ultron's price is ascending, as at the last time I saw it was at 13 cents. Looking at how it's ascending, people are joining, so people are buying higher packages, right? Their global earnings would increase per month. I mean, as the months go by. So that 2.75% will keep on increasing. Okay, so what they do is they allocate a percentage. They allocate a specific percentage of that 2.5 into 4 different pools. So we'll be looking at that pool quickly, but an important notice: remember, each next rank gives you an additional ticket in the pool. This is the 4 tiers or pool, right? So there are 4 tier. It's a 4-tier reward scheme. Okay, so you have tier 1, you have tier 2, you have tier 3, you have tier 4. So tier 1, you have those who are sapphire rank, ruby rank, emerald rank. Tier 2, you have diamond, blue diamond, green diamond. Tier 3, you have black diamond, crown diamond, double crown diamond. Tier 4, you have ambassador, royal ambassador, the GOAT rank for tier 4. So imagine that you are ruby rank, right, in tier 1. That tier 1 has been allocated 1% from the 2.75%. And just to explain quickly, look at it, 2.75%. You have 1% in tier 1, another percent, 1% in tier 2, that makes 2%. Then you have 0.5% in tier 3, that makes 2.5%. You have 0.25%. That in total adds up to the 2.75%. That's how they've shared it. So 1% of MaVie's global earnings is allocated to tier 1. Now if you were in the Ruby rank, right, you would have 2 tickets. Why would you have 2 tickets? Because Sapphire will give you 1. You have to go through Sapphire. You come from Gold, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and it's the rank. It's along the rank. So when you get to Sapphire rank, when you get to a Sapphire rank, you get 1 ticket. When you get to Ruby rank, that doesn't mean that your Sapphire ticket has expired. You get another ticket for the Ruby rank. So that puts you at pool 1 and so forth and so on. Okay, right? So an example, the global earnings or the global monthly sale volume was 10 million USDT. So 2.75% of that 10 million USDT comes to 275,000 USDT. So Amanda is a member of the compensation plan, right? And she's a crown diamond. So where would that put her? Let's look at this. That will put her at tier 3. How many tickets would Amanda have? She'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tickets, right? She'll have 8 tickets and she'll be in pool 3. Okay, so let's look at pool 3. So Amanda is in this pool. Amanda is in pool 3 where the allocation per percentage is 0.5%. This allocation, right? So that's 0.5% of that 275% that was made in that particular month. So if it was a month of August, that particular month will become 50,000 USDT. 50,000 USDT. So that 50,000 USDT, within that pool Amanda belongs to, there are 50 tickets. So they divide the 50,000 USDT by the 50 tickets, and it's 1,000 per ticket. So how much would Amanda be rewarded? She has 8 tickets, 3 tickets from pool 1. Remember that we counted it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 tickets from pool 1, which will be multiplied by the number of the units per ticket, right? 3 tickets from pool 1, 3 tickets from pool 2, 3 tickets from, and then 2 tickets from pool 3. So when you look at the calculation, right, 1%, the way they calculated the 1% was that this 275,000, 1% of that would be 100,000, and in that pool there were 100 tickets found. But Amanda has 8 tickets, but in order to calculate what she makes from each of the pools, she has 3 tickets in pool 1, so you have to multiply it by 1,000. That's the unit reward for each of the tickets. Then pool 2, the unit reward is 1,333. That's 100,000 divided by the 75 tickets in total that MaVie has identified. That worldwide, there are only 75 tickets in that pool. So they divide 100,000 by 75 tickets, and then they get the unit reward on each of the tickets. And then in order to find how much Amanda deserves, it's 3 of the tickets in that pool divided and multiplied by 1,333. So that's what is done here. And then the last pool that Amanda belongs to is pool 3, where she has 2 tickets. So that is multiplied by 1,000, and I've showed you how they got to the 1,000. Okay, first they find how they allocate the 275 against each of the pools, right? And then they divide the amounts allocated against each of the pools by the total tickets found in that pool for each of the months. This number of tickets will change as people join and as people rise up in the ranks. So August, what you get for August will differ from what you get from in September. Okay, so in total Amanda would attain 9,000 USDT from this calculation. Okay, so that's how the global pool bonus is calculated. Top performers bonus is also similar. That one is just also 1% of the global earnings allocated to each of the pools, but the pools depend on the volume of sales you have made in a particular month. So you could make 20,000 to 40,000 USDT and in August, and then come September you will not make anything at all. So you are not always part of the top performers pool bonus. It's not automatic. It's not that when you attain it once you remain there. You need to keep adding people, and as people add up, MaVie makes profit because people are adding. And if because of you MaVie finds out that you in a particular month your pool, your activities got them to get 20,000 to 40,000 USDT, you are in the first pool. For 40,001 to 80,000, you are in the second pool, and so forth and so on. So they find out the total number of people in each of these pools, and the 1% is divided among along the 4 pools. So 0.25% of 1%. Okay, and the example here is that the 1% would earn 1% of the 10 million will be 100,000. So you have Amanda within the pool 3, where she made a sale of 125,000 USDT because she got people to join and made that much. So 0.25% of 10 million USDT that MaVie made globally as their earnings, and comes to 100,000. That's allocated to pool 3 that Amanda belongs to. So just look at this. Look at what would be Amanda's earnings. They don't just jump to the pool she belongs to. She earns from all the pools above her. Pool 1, where she would earn 570. Pool 2, where she earns 1,250, and then pool 3, where she belongs to, 3,330. Right? How do they get these unit rewards per the members that belong to that pool? They just divide 100,000 by the number of people in pool 1, 100,000 by 80, which is the number of people in pool 2, and then 100,000 by 30, which is the number of people who belong to pool 3, and they add that up. Okay, and so Amanda's bonus, right? Amanda's bonus is 5,150 when you add pool 1, pool 2, and pool 3. So it's not that because Amanda belongs to pool 3 she earns from only the pool 3. She earns from all the pools that are below her pool: pool 1, pool 2, and pool 3. Okay, all right. So this goes on to explain it further. By giving another example for the top performers. In this example, Amanda makes 1,083 USDT. Reload bonus. The reload bonus. What is the reload bonus? So we've talked about the club bonus, the ULX buyback balance, and we've talked about the USDT balance. Okay, so the reload bonus is generated when members are buying staking hubs using their club balance. So your club balance allocated to it is the 10% that comes from your total earnings in your back office. Okay, and the 10% that is allocated to the club balance, you can use it to buy a staking hub, buy more staking hubs. Okay, and you would automatically get all the rewards for using the money in your club balance to buy the staking hub. There's only an exception to the rule. You don't get direct bonuses from using the USDT from your club balance to buy a package. Okay, that is the only bonus you don't get. Okay, the ULX balance is used to purchase ULX coins from the Ultron swap DeFi exchange, while the club balance is used for purchasing new staking hubs. Okay, so I showed in the previous videos that if you see this, if you look at this, there's a bonus here, and this was bought by the ULX buyback balance. Okay, this is just ULX coin, this is not package. But then the club balance is used to buy back packages. The ULX buyback is used to buy ULX coins. The club balance is used to buy packages. Okay, so that's basically what this is saying here. Okay, the hodl pool bonus. Okay, so this one basically what it entails is that hodl basically means hold or lock or stake your assets and get passive rewards monthly forever. Okay, so you buy an Ultron package, staking NFT staking hub package, and then your coins are being minted for you 0.2% daily. And not only that, you get from MaVie is actually going to reward you for buying a package with them and keeping it on auto stake. And this is what the hodl pool bonus is about. It says new because it was introduced in August. Yes, in August, when the project was launched. I mean, about 2 months from when the project was launched. And it is also a passive reward in the MaVie compensation structure. Okay, so there's an example here. We will quickly look at the example. So they are divided into pools also, and the pool, right, the pools are allocated 0.2% of MaVie's global earnings. So that means that if the global earnings increase or decrease, that 0.2% allocated to the 9 pools would also follow suit. So if it increases, it would the allocation to each pool would increase. If it decreases, the 0.2% allocated to each pool will decrease. Now each of the pool is the pool corresponds to the staking hubs, from the $100 staking hub to the $300,000 staking hub. I'm wondering what would happen when the $100 staking hub is removed. I'm sure this hodl compensation bonus would be modified a bit. Okay, so the $100 staking hub correspond to pool 1, 300 to pool 2, 500 to pool 3, and so forth and so on. So assuming MaVie made in the month of August 10 million, 0.2% of that would be 20,000 USDT, and that 20,000 USDT is allocated to each of the pools. So how do you get rewarded in the hodl passive? This is a passive income for just holding their staking hubs through MaVie. You get you get rewarded. And just look at this. So Amanda again, yes, this one I'm putting Amanda's name there. Amanda again, she has a $500 staking hub, a $1,500 staking hub, and a $12,500 staking hub. How does she get rewarded? So the number of tickets depends on the number of people. Sorry, not the number of people alone. Depends on the number of staking hubs that qualify to be within a particular pool. Okay, so in this case it's 3,000, but note that 0.2%, which is 20,000, right? So you divide 20,000 by 3,000, you get $7. It looks small, but I mean, imagine MaVie makes 100 million. 0.2% of 100 million is 200,000. So it's not that small. No, it's 20,000. So that comes to $70 if you divide 3,000. You divide 20,000 by 3,000. So $7 is not small. It will keep rising as the global earnings of MaVie keeps rising, right? And we need to help these global earnings keep increasing by adding people, by keep making sure people join. Okay, so pool 2 is another 20,000. You know, the allocation is equal, is 0.2 throughout, and that's the hodl bonus. That's 0.2% for the 9 pool allocation is constant. It's constant throughout for the 9 pools, and the 9 pools corresponds to the packages, and there are 9 packages. I was saying that when the $100 package is removed, it will become 8 pools. I'm hoping that MaVie will look at it and modify this hodl, this thing. So there's 20,000 allocated based on what MaVie made in September. That's an example. So how do we know how many tickets Amanda is entitled to? And that's what I like about the MaVie compensation package. You don't earn from just the pool you belong to, or the pool that the amount earns you in, the total package earns you in. You earn from all the pools that are lower than what you are currently at. Okay, so how do they get this? So they Amanda has 1 ticket in pool 5, 2 tickets in pool 4, 3 tickets in pool 3, down to pool 1. How do they get that? Okay, so the staking hub, the rule of the hodl pool bonus says that each staking hub NFT gives you a ticket in its own pool and 1 ticket in each of the lower pools. So if Amanda has a $1,500 staking hub, right, she gets 1 ticket here for having a $1,500 staking hub, and then 1 ticket in all the pools lower than that. So she'll get 1 ticket here as well, 1 ticket here as well, 1 ticket here as well. Now note, Amanda has 500 3 staking hubs, 500, 1,500, 12,500. Let's go on to a page so that I make the description a bit clearer. Okay, so look at this, right? There are 9 pools, and this is a $100 staking hub, $300, 500, and so forth and so on, right? And Amanda has what? Amanda has the 500, the 1,500, and then the 12,500 staking hub. And the rule says that when you have a particular staking hub, you would get 1 ticket in the pool you belong to because of the staking hub, and then all the pools that are lower than what you have would also get one ticket. So let's look at it. Amanda, when you look at this, when you look at this, they gave Amanda in total how many tickets? 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 1 is 10, plus another 1 is 11. Sorry, 3 plus 3 plus 3 comes to 9, plus 2 is 11, plus another one is 12, and another one 13. So Amanda has 13 tickets in all. Forgive my calculations. Okay, right. So let's come to the calculation properly. So the thing says that if you have a staking hub in a particular pool, it gives you one ticket in that pool. So let's do that. You have one ticket here, and then it gives you another ticket in all the ones that are lower to that pool you belong to. Okay, so Amanda has the 12,500 staking hub, so you have to put a ticket here for the pool you belong to and all the pool lower to that. But Amanda doesn't have a $5,000 staking hub. She has next $1,500 staking hub. So this one will also get a ticket here and a ticket below in all the pools that are below the $1,500 staking hub. Do you get it? Then she has a $500 staking hub. Okay, so she gets a ticket in that pool and all the pools that are lower than the pool that her $500 staking hub belongs to. So how do we get this? So you see, that's how they got it. They get 1 1 2 3 3 3. So in all, when you add it, this is 3 plus 3 plus 3, that's 9, plus 2, that's 11, plus 1, that is 12, plus 1, that's 13. So this is how they got the 13. Okay, that's how the huddle bonus is being calculated. Okay, so you come here, and now because you have 3,000 tickets in that particular pool, in each of these particular pool, you calculate the unit reward for each of the tickets. So Amanda's reward will be what? You have to multiply her 3 tickets in pool 1 by 7, her 3 tickets in pool 2 by 12, her 3 tickets in pool 3 by 24, right down to her the highest pool she attained, and that gives us the accumulated prizes. And so Amanda is entitled to 1,269 USDT or 1,269 US dollars for just owning. Look, it is just owning staking hubs by MaVie, and MaVie making global earnings per month that is shared along these tickets that you earn for belonging or for owning these particular staking hubs. Okay, note that the caveat to it, to getting this hodl bonus, is that your auto stake must never be turned off. That means that your auto stake must be on, so that 0.2% of your coins are minted every month. Every day. Sorry, 0.2% of your coins are minted every day, and your auto stake is on. Once you turn off your auto stake, that particular package is taken out of this pool bonus, this hodl pool bonus. You don't get a reward. So if you have 5 staking half packages, or let's say Amanda has the 500, the 1,500, 12,500, and she puts off the staking hub, use the auto stake on the $500 staking hub. If she puts it off on the $500 staking hub, this will never get a hodl bonus ever again. So she will only be entitled to a hodl bonus on her $1,500 and $12,500 staking hubs. Okay, so that is it for the entire compensation plan. I tend to try to be a bit detailed, so I know that my videos are quite lengthy, but if you take time to go through them, they would bring to your attention certain things you may have missed in order to understand what this compensation plan is. So share the videos, like my videos, share it with others, let people understand why there is benefit in joining Ultron through MaVie, buying the packages through MaVie. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'll be sharing more videos. The next videos I'll be working on would be upon Ultron itself and the native applications that we should expect. So expect a video on that. But look at MaVie, look at its compensation plan, and get rewarded. Have a good evening.